show support to someone who's willing to fight the good fight for the bigger cause.
All right, what are your main issues?
Schooling. I graduated and have debt, and it breaks my heart. I don't want people to go through that. I'm here for human rights. This year I got to marry my wife, and there are other candidates that are suggesting to eliminate that certificate, and that scares me. I'm here so he knows that he has the support. I'm here to show it because he's been doing this his whole life, and I want him to know that we're with him.
And I'm an independent, so it's between Hillary and Bernie.
Okay.
So I haven't decided completely yet.
Yes.
So I got to hear in person, hear him. I've seen Hillary last election around, way back.
Right.
And so I thought I'd like to see what Bernie's doing.
What would you like to hear today that would maybe sway you towards Bernie?
If he had anything a little bit toned down, if I could say that, because he's stretching it to the limit, which it's going to be so hard to get anything through, you know. I believe he'll get some things through.
Attracts me to him the most is the fact that he wants to battle the corruption in our government.
Okay.
A lot of politics have really turned me off because of how corrupt it is. How they're only fighting for the 1%, the owners of the companies, and they leave the middle class out to dry. And the middle class is continuing to shrink, and the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And we can't continue a country like that. Like a year and a half ago, I was planning on moving out of this country, and then I saw Bernie Sanders, and his ideas were what I want in a candidate.
Feel the energy of the crowd, and I want to just experience everything that, you know, it's not even that I am, because I am very political.
Yeah.
I know about things, but I just want to feel a certain way. Like, this is going to be an experience.
There's everything. I think that transparency when it comes to knowing who is supporting our Congress, I think that's really important. I really want him to address that. That way we know who is going to support every politician, and I think that's very important.
And what would happen if Hillary were the nominee? Would you not be as enthused, or would you vote for her anyway because the options are not as good? What would be?
Tough question.
You can answer it too if you want.
Yes, answer.
I would still vote.
Pardon?
I would still vote for a Democrat, but I wouldn't be as enthusiastic as if it was Bernie.
Well, I want to hear more about what he's going to do or continue to explore about the immigration issue. How are we going to embrace people from other countries? I think he's a little bit like Gandhi. You know, I love someone who can take Palestine and Israel and say, you know what, they both need to have their own state. You know, like really embrace the fact that, you know, everybody can win.
Okay, why are you here? What do you hope to hear?
It's the first time I've ever been to a political rally. It's the first time that there's ever been a reason to attend a political rally.
What issues are most important to you that draw you to Bernie?
Well, let me count the ways. Not for regime overthrow.
Right.
Obviously not a warmonger like all the other candidates.
Yeah.
Trade agreements. Anti-GMO and Monsanto.
Right.
Not a corporate whore.
Right.
It goes on and on and on.
For the past several election cycles, I've been supporting independent candidates because I want to break up the monotony of our two-party system. And Bernie, of course, has been independent his entire career, and he's running under the Democratic bill. And I want to send a message to the powers that be, so to speak, and let them know that I'm tired of a Republican or a Democrat and no other choice. And now that we know fully and definitively that we live in an oligarchy and no longer in a democracy, we need someone radical like Bernie to flip things around and get us back on track.
Well, in my career on Earth, I've never really gotten inspired by a politician like I have with Bernie. And the reason why is a word called trust. And I don't feel trust in the other candidates. It's just not fair to the public to not have somebody that stands up for us like Bernie does.
TPP?
Yeah, that's your issue.
That's crazy.
Pardon?
It's crazy.
Okay.
They think that they could, that's actually a good deal. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's not a good deal for the working person.
When we began this campaign about 10 months ago, we were 3% in the polls, about 70 points behind Secretary Clinton.
Yes, yes.
As of today, last poll that I saw, we are 5 points behind. This campaign is listening to our brothers and sisters in the Latino community. Undocumented people in this country, and many of them are living in the shadows, living in fear, and they are being exploited every day because